Oh, hi. Hey everyone, joining me today on this fine Thursday morning. Hope you can hear me. It's always the most fun part of this stream I do. I always get in 20 minutes later than I think I'm going to. Run back and forth between the studio, working on the cameras, the sound, the gameplay. Luckily, I haven't even tried to fuck with a console game yet. It's all PC because it's way easier. But yeah, we're playing Cuphead today because I booted up I got an Xbox One and I booted it up and looked through the games that I had to download and I found Cuphead. Hi, kinda quiet. Me or the game? Well, it's a soft. I'm gonna get into the game because that's why y'all are here. I'm currently trying to complete a hard playthrough of Cuphead. I have quite a bit to go actually. If you look here at the checklist, anything without a star is something I've beat on hard mode. I cleared almost all of World 1, almost all of World 2, and only one here in World 3. So I hopped in and I played it a little bit last night just to refamiliarize myself with the controls. And yeah, this game's fun. Sorry. I was trying to do one of these air levels. This was actually, I just did regular. This level in particular is probably the one I died the most on of all levels on my normal playthrough. There's just something about it that I couldn't get past, and so I figured why not just dive in and play that one on expert.
This match will get red hot. Angry Gary!
Kind of started developing a strategy though, which is nice. Out the gate, looking good, looking solid. You know, first run of the day is a time to get antiquated with the controls. Okay. This is usually a very interactive stream, and I'm gonna keep it that way and answer questions, but it's gonna be between deaths here. I'd say I got this guy to about 2/3 health, or down to 1/3 health last night after about 30 minutes. So I think it's well within the realm of possibilities that I beat him today. This is just ruthless, man. Like, this boss fight is cool in that, like, this first phase I really enjoy because it gives you the option. Basically, he has 3 weak points, and every one you destroy makes the weapon that weak point represents harder. So you see now that I destroyed his head. He shoots those like nuts and bolts. I destroyed his like stomach, which shot little flyers, but now it shoots those homing bombs. And when you destroy the middle part, it means his hands can do that magnet stuff.
Here's a real high-class battle. Now go!
This game also just oozes character. Like, this robot has no right to be as funky as it is. Like, look at this son of a bitch. He's like moonwalking at me, or I guess away from me. Basically just taunting me, laughing when I blow up his brain. Hey. I mean, I know the robot isn't sentient, it's the mad scientist or whatever, but I gotta get used to getting small. That's a first for me. Hey. I really, oof. I really gotta... Fuck this magnet, man. Fuck this magnet. I gotta get really good about bombing those bombs when they come out. Also, if they crash into each other, they explode. Going well. Going great. Wouldn't be breakfast in bed without breakfast, unless it was last week. Today, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Loving it with some bacon McGriddles, courtesy of McDonald's. I shouldn't say courtesy. They didn't sponsor me. They're not like giving them to me.
A great slam and then some. It's on.
All right, here we go. Getting into a good rhythm now. Do you have any tips? I'd love to hear them in the chat. If your tip is, hey, don't die, keep it to yourself, motherfucker. All right. Get the bomb. I wish I had a good sense of the timing on those bombs so I could kind of preemptively get them. So if you don't know much about Cuphead, in particular like the mechanics of this flying level, I can switch between the machine gun and the bomb. And the bombs do more damage, but they fire slower and in an arc like that, so you really have to line up your shots. I pretty much only use the machine gun if I only have a straight shot. All right, here is where this game becomes a real son of a bitch. And I like shmups. Oh my god, look at this foreground shit in my way. Okay. Here we go. Forward progress is the name of the game. Celeste or Cuphead? It really depends. I think overall Cuphead is a better game. Like, because all the stuff surrounding it, I enjoy a lot more. Like, the music in Celeste is very good, don't get me wrong. But like the Cuphead soundtrack is something I am going to be listening to forever. And the style is just impeccable. They both like control really well. I might give the edge to Celeste actually in that regard. Just cause it's like shooting, the shooting in this game isn't anything new. It's good, it's very solid, the weapons are good. But honestly, it's pretty standard as far as shooting goes. You need to get little, man. The story in Celeste is maybe the best part of the game, which is surprising to me. But yeah, I think I give the slight edge to Cuphead. I will say it's going to take a hell of a lot of good games coming out of nowhere for Celeste to not be a game I'm thinking a lot about later this year. Can I parry while I'm small? No, I can't. On this fucker! And then those playing cards in the lower left, once I have 5 of them, I can do my special, which will do a bunch of damage.
A great slam and then some. Now go.
Another question, what's the difference between normal and hard for Cuphead? Boss attack patterns are slightly different. They usually fire more projectiles. There's just generally more you have to keep track of. I don't think they have more health, though I could be wrong in that regard. Parrying becomes much more important. There's usually more parryable objects, and the objects that you need to parry, or there are objects that you need to parry, like that chest thing he fires out there. Another specific example with this boss is when those hands come out of the middle, like here, when they retract, they shoot projectiles. Ah! Which didn't happen, I think, in the normal one. Ugh. Is the hitbox accurate down to the pixel, or is there a special center point that's your weak point like other shmups? I don't know. That would be valuable information. I understand why it's not in the game. Like, oh, fuck me. I don't know. I hate this fucker. I hate this fucking... I'm trying to cuss less overall, just in life. And, Cuphead's not the game to play while you're doing that. I swear to God, this smug robot thinks he's so flippin' cool with his big old robot hands and his big old cannon mouth. I'm just gonna take this one. I'm gonna take my griddle break. I've earned it.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
I think maybe my best strategy is try and get those bottom two portions. So I kind of, the order in which I'm destroying these guys is based solely on the fact that I can hit the stomach and the chest at the same time with a bomb. But the downside to that is the homing bombs are really the only part of this phase that give me any trouble. But I'm thinking maybe I just get that chest and stomach area down as low as I can without killing it. And then, get in there, finish up the antenna on the top, and then finish off the bottom parts after. And try that this time. I'm gonna do this till then. Now I'm just gonna hit that guy. Maybe pepper in a little more damage. I'm currently, in this game you can equip a charm, and for the shmup levels, I almost always use the charm that gives you 2 extra hearts, but you do slightly less damage. The problem with this plan is this spread shot thing he does after I kill the antenna is really annoying to deal with as well. But I think it's more manageable than those bombs because it's the same spot every time. And if I can just kind of camp out around here while that magnet's not doing its thing, I will have little to no trouble. This head's gonna fly at me. I'm gonna bomb it. Okay. Feeling all right. It's a shame they never added colorblind support.
A great slam and then some. Here goes.
Do you guys want to watch me fight the same Cuphead boss for an hour? Cool. Me neither. I'll try and win. The song is very good. This is maybe one of the more underrated songs. Even if I'm gonna have terrible memories tied to it. Fucking magnet, man. How does it work? That was very lucky that I managed to kill him there. Oh, can this bomb fuck off, please? I tried to parry that one, but there's a little bit of a cooldown. Damn it! I closed chat in a rage. What's the best McDonald's breakfast item? I am partial to the one I am eating right now, which is the bacon McGriddle. I think McDonald's breakfast is still best breakfast. All these other imitators coming to the throne, they just don't get it. I just want a breakfast sandwich, man. Breakfast sandwiches are possibly my favorite food. Just like some egg, cheese, something like a bagel, toast, croissant, what have you, and some sort of salty meat. Can't get much better than that. Fuck you, stupid robot. I bet you couldn't even love if you tried. You know, I thought playing Nier would make me more sensitive to robot issues, but I think they can go fuck themselves, honestly. Honestly, and you can quote me on this, robots can go fuck themselves.
Here's a real high-class belt. And begin.
That bomb just did a 180. That's not how I've ever seen it turn. Come on, you. Please. In that last phase, I got a few things have to go right. I have to get in there with, I think, at least 3 hearts. And I got to get more of those parries, because that bomb does so much damage. Is it really possible that you didn't think of Ben and Breakfast 100%? Because, so okay, I will explain the origins of this stream. It is not an amazing story, but it is one that I can tell while I'm doing this. I realized that I could basically run a stream by myself if I wanted to. I was talking to Brad, and I was like, hey, you know, I want to do some solo stuff, like just when nobody else is around. Maybe I'll come in a little early on Thursdays and do like a morning stream. And I was like, okay, I want it to be a regular thing. I got to give it a name because branding. So I was like, okay, well, it's going to be a breakfasty thing. What the fuck am I even saying? It's going to be a morning thing wherein maybe I'll eat breakfast while I play the game. And then that naturally led to me trying to think of a pun. So my brain is broken. And then so I was like, breakfast in bed. I'm like, oh yeah, the people are gonna be watching me while they're waking up. First of all, I don't know what kind of person I'm thinking of. I guess like maybe someone who's unemployed or a student who can wake up at 9 o'clock on a Thursday and watch an hour-long video game stream. I was like, yeah, you know, it's gonna be like breakfast themed. And then I was like, maybe I'll only play like food games. That went out the window right away. Because I don't know if you guys know this, there's not a lot of what I would like to call food games. Oh, I should have not bombed there. I let off on the button, but it was too late. That's not even fair. Oh, it looks like they get faster the longer they're out. Ah! Sorry. Sometimes you just gotta scream, you know? See it? It's too late. Opinion on lolcats. I think O'Reilly owls are better. I'll say it. I think lolcats are overrated. I think the O'Reilly owl is probably the first like actual meme as we know it today that I remember learning about. Are vastly superior. I was going through my Reddit history a little while ago. Not to like see if I had anything disgraceful that I needed to get rid of or hide or whatever. I'm not a Ken Bone. Not a deviant. But I was going through to see if, just like what I was posting on Reddit back in, you know, probably got an account in like 2011. Hi, Jan. And I found several submissions to the subreddit. It's like, I forget how many letters there are, but it's like the subreddit, you know, the F's and all the U's with like the Rage Face comics. Oh boy, there's some gems in there. Like looking at your old Zynga. I think I'm getting worse at this.
Here's a real high-class belt. It's on.
I'm gonna not talk for this run. They're super patient too. Sure thing. Oh. I didn't kill this bomb? Literally had one shot. Okay. I'm thinking for that last tried to. I got it. I think for that last phase, I'm just going to focus on maneuvering. I'm going to take the shots when I can get them. I'm not going to force it. I'm going to maneuver. I'm going to wait for parries. I'm going to take those parries. I'm going to build super. I'm going to bomb that motherfucker back to, I don't know, wherever robots come from. Elon Musk's house. The magnet! Okay. I'm gonna wait for the next ball. I didn't even get the ball. This is a McGriddle run. Going well, Jan. I'm having a great time playing one of my favorite games, Cuphead. I don't know why I'm yelling. They can hear me just fine.
This match will get red hot. And begin!
Somebody in the chat suggesting that the first meme was Schwing from Wayne's World. Yeah, I think that's actually right. Wait, which came first? Schwing or what does Ace Ventura say? I mess Ventura, baby. I get in my car. I think that was the first meme, actually. Maybe I get the chest piece last. Then I don't have to deal with that fucking magnet. Woo, that didn't hit me. It just didn't hit me. The game broke. Studio, fix your game. It's broken.
Here's a real high-class belt. Now go!
Rage eating's good for you, right? need to get way more, I've said this before. Maybe this time I'll believe it. I need to get way more confident about letting off on the shoot button and getting small. There we go. 2 hearts though, man. Okay, here we go. There's too much of a delay from when you come out of being small to, oh, I guess not, of when you can parry. I thought there was more of a delay than there was. Like, as far as shmups go, this isn't necessarily one of the harder shmups that I've played. Something about it. That foreground stuff, man, I don't even know how I was supposed to see that bullet coming.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Brawl is brewing. I really couldn't hit that. Let's check in on chat. Up burning your bomb on the head phase? I don't know, man. When I was playing last night, that head phase was giving me a lot of trouble, but I'm gonna try it. I already forgot what I was. I didn't follow through on the game plan. Here we go. Feeling good about this one. Oh. I'm gonna just bomb here and see how this head phase goes. Yeah, I could probably do this. Oh. It looks like when I'm tilted backwards, when I'm flying backwards, the bomb goes more horizontal. When I'm forward, it goes more vertical? Is that possible? Am I high? Okay, I'm gonna use my bomb in the first phase and try and see how much bomb I build up for that second phase. Or I just save it all the way for the last phase.
Here's a real high-class belt. Now go!
Oh, Legendberry! That's the combo I don't want. I can't save the stomach for last because the magnet and the spread shot. I'm getting close.
A great slam and then some. And begin!
Whoa! It's so easy to get tilted in this game. Fucking 5 hearts, but if I lose one, I just lose the will to live. Okay.
Here's a real high-class belt. Now go!
Easy. Oh. A minus. What I like to see. All right. One down and a few to go. Got 15 minutes. Play around with one more. Probably won't get close enough to beat. What's the only one I have? What do I have still? Captain Brainyard, B, Werner Werman. I don't remember Werner Werman. Calamaria, Phantom Express. Let's try Calamaria. I remember this one being so-so in terms of difficulty.
Now go!
This is gonna be a whole lot of me trying to figure out what the fuck is even due. Hey. Oh, she just spits ghosts at me. Of course I like inadvertently picked the other fly level. I feel like that's what I'm warmed up on anyway, so you know. When in Rome. Didn't even get to the first bar.
Here's a real and begin.
Man, those McGriddles, like time bombs. I was just gonna get one and a large orange juice. The lady was like, they're actually cheaper. You get two of them. They're 2 for $4 through a special promotion. And I was like, well, I put my wealth above my health. So let's get 2, baby. And I swear to God, feels like I ate a whole Thanksgiving dinner. I hate this. I hate that horse. I hate that she just has the ability to vomit ghosts. I think that's not fair in a fight. I think you'd be disqualified from any fight where you tried to vomit ghosts onto somebody. Okay, I gotta stay on the far left. Oh, it's a seahorse. I get it. Okay, so her thing is, her attacks are relatively simple, but when you start mixing in her summons, it gets tougher. Seems like the top and the left are my 2 safest spots. Have I really not gotten past the first phase? Here we go. Oh, cool. This is very cool. I love getting stoned by a Medusa. It's one of my favorite things. What the fuck?
A great slam and then some. Here goes.
Carry all of those, only the perps. This one just seems long. I'm fucking done with Cuphead. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I know it's a little short today, but I'm too frazzled from that first boss to honestly give any of these other ones another shot. But, you know, I would like to come back to this game, in particular for this stream, down the line. Maybe I'll crank out a few more bosses and get up to Mr. King Dice on Expert. Give that a shot. I've seen some clips and it looks rough. But, yeah, that'll do it. See you guys next Thursday morning for another great stream. Also, if you have any suggestions for games you'd like to see, just DM me on the site. Got a few really good ones. Probably gonna do one of those next week. But yeah, other than that, have a good time eating lunch.